Oh, you know what else I can show off? All right, I think we're live, right? Yeah, we are live. Let's just make sure here. Oh, yeah.
Wonderful, man. How are you?
Oh, wait. No, we're not. Not yet. It takes a minute.
Was that the last interview?
Yeah, here we go. All right. Yeah, it sure was. All right, we are live, everybody. All right, welcome. My name is Trent. I'm going to start introducing myself with my first name. My name is Trent, aka TD. I'm joined by the wonderful Sanika and Larry this evening, and we're going to go over the Week in Wax. This is a series called NFT Weekly, the Week in Wax. How are you doing, gentlemen?
I'm doing well. Good to see you guys again. How you doing, Sanika?
I'm doing well. Good to see you.
Excellent. All right, so we got a lot of exciting stuff going on, both in the drops of this weekend and actually kind of going on with NFTGamerTV. Is that my Discord buzzing?
It's not mine. Mine shut off.
My bad.
Yeah.
I forget it comes through.
Yeah, all good. So I don't know if you guys just saw the tweet that we just fired out. I think I can pull that up here.
Big things are coming, right?
They are, dude. Yeah. So we just minted the first ever NFTs on our. So initially I had allow listed in parentheses because I was like super proud that we got allow listed so quickly. But then I ran out of character, so I pulled it out.
Twitter.
Yeah, of our Atomic Hub collection. Mints 1 and 2 went to a pair of phenomenal people, our artists. So please join us in celebrating those two and all of the other amazing artists in the NFT space. And
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. We've
Yeah.
been building up for this for a while.
Yeah, and there they all are here sitting in our wallet, our giveaway tickets, and I'm super excited to finally get this going. Essentially, what it will allow us to do is whenever we're doing critter craft or marbles or really any number of giveaways, like we don't have that awkward moment of trying to decide what we're going to give away in that moment. Now we just give out a generic ticket and the winners will go to the website, visit the redeem page, which it's getting close to being ready to be deployed. The newest website is over here. We're still kind of working on it, but it is coming along. And you will be able to redeem the ticket on our redeem page, and then it will issue you one of the NFTs in our amazing Give.Sanika giveaway wallet. So if you guys have never seen that wallet, I would suggest checking it out because it is pretty impressive. Yeah. So we have an estimated value, which is based on the lowest listing price by Atomic Hub of over 21,000 wax. So that's almost $6,400 and 795 NFTs. So my quick math says that that's almost $8 per NFT, right? Let's see how close I am. It's exactly $8.02. So
wow.
Yeah, dude. So it's pretty exciting. I can't wait to get this out. It should be out in like the next day or two. And I think going forward that once we get these first few sentimental mint numbers out of the way, that we'll be able to start minting these in bulk and getting them right out to our fans and the users.
It'll be very cool. I know you've been working on it for a while, and it's gonna make things so much better. I can't complain anymore that you only give out the bad prizes when Larry streams.
Yeah. And hey, so one other thing that I don't know that I mentioned, right? But so if you go into the actual collection here and you look at the schema, so I added a collection attribute, right? And so what that is going to allow us to do is that will be a mutable attribute. So that won't, like, that'll be set after the NFTs are minted, and we'll be able to change that. And so ideally what we could do is we could reach out to a project, like let's say, like, I don't know, like Alien Worlds or whoever. And if they wanted to send NFTs to the giveaway wallet, they could do so. And in return, like let's say they sent 100 NFTs, and then in return, we sent back 90 tickets. Well, on those 90 tickets, we could specify the collection alien.worlds, and then they would be able to give away those same tickets, and it would only pull from the NFTs from their collection, if that makes sense. And so that opens up a lot of creative ways to collab and do stuff with other projects. So that's something that I'm also super excited about.
I can't wait, man. It's such a good, efficient way to kind of fairly give out all that stuff.
Yeah, awesome. So, all right, man. All super exciting stuff. You know what else we had that was pretty exciting this last week? Battle Miners.
Oh yeah.
How did you guys do with Battle Miners?
I did I put one in pretty big. I got lucky though, because I had an ultimate card, and I got it a couple weeks ago, and I sold it for a ridiculous amount of money before I actually had it.
That's right.
That basically supplied me with so much, fuel to use for that drop. And it was a joke price I posted it for as well. I put it for 420 69. I just put a 2 in front of it. And that bankrolled me for a lot of stuff last week, because last week was an expensive week.
Right. Yeah. So you're saying you sold it for 24,000 plus wax?
Yeah, that's right. 2.4. I think it was 6.9 was the last one. So yeah, it was one of my bigger sales ever. I don't know, by the grace of God or what happened. I just got really lucky. Yeah, the 69 exactly. That's how you finish them.
Dude, that's amazing. That's like what, like $4,000 or so?
Yeah, it was like 4, and I got killed on fees. I never really cared about fees until now that I'm making big whale sales.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. Yeah, like when I sold that Colonized Mars NFT, it was like,
right,
dude, like, are you kidding me? $15,000 in commission, it's ridiculous. So
yeah, and you think they're doing that every day, every transaction, little by little, man. Pink.gg, they got it.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, that's phenomenal. I'm glad that you knocked out that sale. So did you whale back into Battle Miners?
Oh yeah. I took half of that money out that I got from that sale, and I put it away because I had a lot of bills to pay coming back from my trip. And then I took the other half, and I basically pumped a lot of it into Battle Miners and Farmers World.
Yeah. So I was looking at my I'm not logged in over here because I have Brave up, and I keep my wallets and browsers segregated. But if I look over at my wallet, so I'm doing pretty well. I feel like this wax pool is pretty interesting.
Yes, it's a nice surprise.
Yeah, that's been accumulating at a pretty good pace. I know that I got lucky with a legendary land that does Constructium.
Ooh, nice. That's a really good.
Yeah, and so I maxed that one out, and I've been trying to stockpile my Constructium, and then all my other ones, they're all roughly right around in the same area. But man, my pack pulls were just awful. Like That legendary I had before the packs.
Oh, did you? Oh, you
Yeah,
can't even
dude.
add that
Yeah,
there. Eh?
yeah. And I bought, I think, 9 Dominator and 7 of everything else. And the best rarity I got was an epic out of all of it.
Yeah, that's happened to me as well. And I didn't even get a Constructium. I think I ended up with 6 Dominators, 3 of the 2 middle ones, and then I went crazy buying the cheapy survival packs because I was trying to go for like a slumlord build. And I was just kind of hoping for some Constructium. I didn't get it until the second wave of tickets. I actually got 2 on the second wave, and I got lucky on one of those. They hit on a Constructium land, and I've been going all in on
Nice.
that. And everything else is kind of just staggered from there.
Yeah, Constructium for sure is your rarest mineral, right? And so
Yep.
if you can max that, just figure out a way to do that. Sandy, how did you do? I mean, we kind of saw that you hit some legendaries on packs on your Dominators, right?
Yeah, I got 2. I got pretty lucky. Yeah, I have. I think.
Did you get any ultimates at all?
No.
Yeah, man.
They're hard to come by. I mean, I got lucky making that one sale. I'm kind of, I wish I had it now, but perfect circle, it never would have happened. So
Yeah, and so I know that they had, I believe, I think they had the founders on an AMA. I missed it. I don't know if anybody in the audience was able to see it, but I know that I have VedMac tentatively scheduled to interview with us here at NFTGamerTV. So it's just a matter of getting that scheduled up. So if you guys have any burning questions that weren't either answered in the AMA or that you would like us to ask, just go ahead and reach out to us, and I'll see if I can't make that happen.
I'm sure VedMac has been very busy lately.
Yeah, dude, they nailed. I know that there was a little bit of a issue with the pack open. They had to delay some things, but I still think that they nailed the drop and really everything. I mean, those little hiccups are going to happen no matter what. And I don't know. I feel like they did a really good job just overall.
I loved it because there was no stress. You got your sales ticket and you had the whole 24
Right.
hours, Yeah, I didn't have to be there for the 5-10 minute mint sprint or any of that stuff just to make sure I got my cards.
Right. And then what else did we have? You said it was such an expensive week. And so not only did we have it last week, but we have it again this week, right?
Yep. Farmer's World.
So how did you do on that first round?
I spent a lot of money. I was actually surprised afterwards how quickly that money left my wallet, because I think that was before Battle Miners, and I haven't really whaled like that in a while. And yeah, but I think I did pretty good. If I remember, I think I got 2 of the big packs, and then I got 2 axes and a bunch of chicken stuff. So I'm gonna be the chicken man. And whoever needs eggs or chicken wings or whatever, talk to Larry.
Hey, I Googled one time just because I was curious. Like, I think it's 33 days to get to a chicken wing from like a hatch to egg.
Oh, really? That's a fun fact, man. I could have used that when I used to host trivias and stuff.
I did I guess okay. I think I got 1 stone axe out of the spotlight, and I don't have any cows or bulls, but I do have a couple chickens, and I have, I think, 2 baby calves, which now that I'm looking at this, that looks like it's going to be expensive to get it to calf the cow. It's probably going to take a lot.
Oh yeah, I was checking over, the roadmap stuff they've laid out over these new, the new stuff they're adding, and it's a big investment, especially in the food and the energy mechanic they have. It's going to cost a lot, and I don't think that surprised anyone, because if you've looked at the prices of those tokens, they've gone up a lot lately.
Yeah, so I don't know what I should do, if I should just get used to eating veal, I guess, right?
Well, I guess you should check if one of those calves they can turn into a bull, right? And I'm pretty sure that's like the most valuable thing right now.
I don't
Maybe.
know if there was a gender assigned to
Oh,
them.
if it's all right, because yeah, there's the baby calf and then the calf and then the cow. Yeah, so if you have the baby calf, that's right. There's no gender yet.
Which is weird. That's not how it works, right?
Don't argue with me. Argue with Mother Nature.
Yeah, it says newly born cow evolves to calf. And so I guess it's on the last step that it, oh, wait.
No, it's the next step. So you take that baby calf up a level and then it's a calf and then it gets its gender.
At the calf stage?
Yep, the middle stage.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I guess you get a pack because I remember someone was asking about the pack. They got the cow and they didn't know the cow was a pack itself. But then that was like 5 minutes after the drop. We were all trying to just figure out what we got.
I didn't know that. So you're saying if I pull up a calf on, oh yeah, look at that, sex female.
Yes. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you are absolutely right.
But you need a cow shed, I think, as well.
Female. There it is.
And I think cow sheds are pretty expensive. All that cow stuff is pretty expensive. I mean, the packs were, I think, what, $200 at least. So
They were pricey.
yeah.
So wait a minute, but if I have a cow shed, like if I got lucky and got one in the packs.
Yeah, so you would kind of place that calf in the cow shed, and then
Oh
you have
no, I
to.
had a coop. That's right.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
we're eating veal. I can't do this. I got 2 calves and nowhere's to house them.
And just a simple farmer, man. But
All
yeah,
right.
so they're introducing all those new mechanics with the animals and the crops and stuff like that. So, and it's a lot easier to get into this third drop. I think the minimum you need is like 1 plant NFT, and those, if I remember right, I last checked, they're going for like 14 or $15 now because they're much more plentiful after the drops. So if you were thinking about entering and you were kind of struggling, because I was always struggling to enter Farmers World for the last month or so, it was just so expensive, and I just didn't sync up for me until this drop. Now might be a good time.
So these are more expensive than they were the other day,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. So I didn't look at the pack quantities because I've been monitoring that. They've kind of been sneaking up a little each drop, but the price definitely has. I think it was 5% price increases for each drop. So from drop 1 to drop 3, they've increased 5% and then another 5%.
Yeah, so that's a lot, dude. That's crazy, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we spent pretty much, what was it, 360, I think, for the first. Oh no, it's 365 because I remember that because that's so many days in a year.
Yeah.
It's funny. Last week I'm like, yeah, I'll spend it. This week I'm like, whoa, 400. So I gotta slow my roll a little. But I'm also broke this week versus last week.
Yeah, this will be interesting. You think it's going to go just as fast as the others? There's quite a few cow packs.
I have no reason to see why not. I mean, people are wailing into this game. Like it's shocking to me, but it looks like the next Alien Worlds. Like it's Farmers Worlds now.
Right. Yeah. It's interesting. And what more do we know about the project? Like I think I heard something about it going to Binance.
Yeah, so they're going to do a IDO thing, and I don't think there's any timetable on it yet, and I'm not entirely sure, what token they're going to offer. Like, is it going to be the food tokens that you just use in the game? And also, IDO is for decentralized exchanges, and Binance is not decentralized. I mean, they might say they are, but they are not.
Yeah, very interesting to see how it goes.
The only way I could think of is maybe the gold token, because it's kind of like, the value token.
Right. So but there's the gold coin NFT and then the Farmers World Gold token.
Oh yeah, the token itself. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it'll be interesting to see which direction they go with it. If you haven't gotten in, now's probably not the cheapest time, but likely will be your last to get in at a pack price.
and I was frequenting the boards lately just to kind of, or I should say the Discord, the boards. You know, someone corrected me on that, but the Discord to just kind of get a feel for it because I never really went there before, and they were saying the two best ways to start in the game if you are new would be to get a either a stone axe or to get one of the farm plots and start growing plants and stuff there, the barley and the corn crops. Those are kind of the two best ways for beginners.
I see.
Because the stone axes are super expensive. They've just shot up in price like every day. I think they're like $600 now.
The stone axe, not the axe.
The stone axe, the low level starter axe that they just brought in, you know, a couple months ago to get, you know, more people into the game at a reasonable price. It's $600 now.
Yeah, that's crazy. And like I've never, like Jolie said, it's a click every hour, like Alien Worlds. Like I've never been like consistent or good at that. With it didn't matter if it were Alien Worlds or it's Farmers World now. Just never been good at it. But man, I remember a lot more often in the last week or two with Farmers World than I ever have been with any other game, just because of like the return. It's ridiculous.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's, you know, it's not too complicated. I feel it's much more user friendly than Alien Worlds because Alien Worlds, you know, you need to go to the site and they do have outside site stuff to use. But I just got flagged actually the other day. So I just realized I got to get that. Last time it took me like 2 weeks to get unflagged. Farmers World, it's like they have the site set up and you just log in and click. And then, you know, if you need to repair, it's right there. Everything's very user friendly.
So this kind of sucks that they're asking this right now, because I literally just clicked off and I could have shown what the stone axe yields, but now I can't because I don't know. I don't know why I didn't think to show it, but it's roughly like something, I don't know, like maybe 5 or 6 wood per mine. Larry?
Each for the stone axe, it's the over under is 1.7. So you get 1.7 wood each time, you know, you mine every hour. And there's this really amazing calculator. I don't have the link on me. I'll find it, but it was like F12.xyz or something like that. But one of the users made this amazing calculator.
Oh, I have memberships. That's why I see more than one number. Oh my God.
Oh, you bugger, you lucky bugger, eh?
Is that what it is? That's why I'm seeing so many, because you just said 1.7 like that. It's definitely more than that, because I know that I
Well,
see
that's
a
what
bunch
I
of
get
numbers.
each axe. I ain't got no membership yet. I'm working on it though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here we go, Jolie. All right.
Oh, beautiful. You legend, Jolie.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go to that site, you punch in your address, and you type in how many hours you mine a day. I put in 12 just because, you know, I'm lucky to get more than that just because, you know, life happens. But and yeah, and I think regularly, I think I was getting like, it says 40 wax profit a day, 50 wax, something like that, which is crazy to think about. Like every day, like consistently bringing that in.
Yeah. Like I might need to hire somebody to click buttons for me.
Yeah. Well, the interesting thing is they have on that website you're looking at, it says you can change the hours to 24 hours. So I don't know anyone who can click it, you know, any human who can click that 24 hours a day every hour.
Oh, so I can change it here. So I can say like 12, right?
Yeah, that's what I do. I don't think I'm going to do much more than that.
And then where do I see the total at?
You'd have to refresh the blue button under your name there.
This one here.
Yeah, and then it'll be, there you go, right under there on the left side. So you can make 484 wax a day.
Which is, and it's doing it 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like $200, right? No, that's more than that.
Insane, eh?
We're at 30 cents It was 484. Yeah, 145.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, so I need to be clicking every at least 12 times a day.
Yeah, I make a point to do it. I actually time it up with my tacos, so my taco alarm goes off, and then I know it's farmers real time too.
Yeah, T. Davis Farming Scholarship incoming.
He's an agriculturalist.
Yeah, and
Also
so
a capitalist.
yeah, you do have to. I do have some expenses. I've noticed that I've had to hit the market like maybe once a day usually, because I'm always buying in such small increments because it's been doing nothing but going up, and so
Right.
um
I was doing some math before. I have it on my PC, but I was trying to stagger it just to how much I would need of gold and food at the right level for each mine. So
yeah,
like it would just kind of keep going up. And it was for me, it was I think it was what, 3 to 1 or 3 to 5. No, 3 to 5. So I need 3 gold and 5 food. So I kind of need to stack it like that. Right now I have a lot more gold than necessary.
yeah, yeah. That's something. All right, I had no idea that it was that high.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
You're gonna be clicking that phone all the time now.
Yeah, now, yeah, that wasn't good for me to look at that because, yeah. All right. What else do we have on? What day were we on? We're just getting started.
That was Tuesday. Oh yeah. So one thing worth mentioning, there are whitelist requirements. You need to own a Farmers World NFT, but you can buy the cheap one as well. And you need to tweet a special tweet and fill out a form. You have until I think early tomorrow morning to do that because the drop is tomorrow at noon Eastern or 1600 UTC.
Oh, there you go. I just dropped the form into the chat in case you didn't have it.
Perfect.
There it is. And awesome. All right. Void Supernaturals.
Yeah, so that is tomorrow at the same time, lunchtime, Eastern time. And Void Supernaturals, it's made by the same people. They do Void Elementals and Hodl God, and they got the When staking platform just up and running not too long ago. And this is just another kind of entry into their partnership collections. Void Supernaturals, it's made by the Guild. I never heard of the Guild until looking this up, but they do a lot of stuff on ETH. And they're like a group of artists. And I looked up the guild itself, and they had like a lot of partner artists, and they've done a lot of good work. So they're entering the wax space, and they're partnering up with a Void and a Hodl God and stuff like that. Onessus, sorry, that's the name I was looking for. Onessus.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they have those 3 packs there: the small, the medium, and the large. They go from $20 up to $70, and each pack has 4 themes for cards. So one of the themes is warriors, the other one is myths, the other one is gods, and the other one is animals. So you'll get different. It almost sounded kind of generative, but it's not. It's clearly not generative because they're selling it in packs and stuff like that. But there were a lot of attributes between those cards. So you could get like, I could pull, I don't know, like a mythic Anubis, and it might look a little different from Senika's mythic Anubis or something like that. That's what I was getting. I haven't looked at the templates yet, though.
Interesting.
And it will be stakeable on their platform.
Yeah. Did we talk about the When staking platform much on this show? I don't think we did, right?
I don't think we did. No.
I think I went and I did something like kind of dumb. Well, I guess it wasn't dumb. Was it whenstaking.com, right?
Yep.
I think I put a bunch of Void on a NFT, but I didn't stake it for a long time.
Oh, that's not bad. I remember actually we did mention it a little bit. You were advising people to stake for shorter term, which is probably the smart thing to do because the Void token could fluctuate a lot. You don't want to be locked into something too long if you're, unless you're super prepared for it.
Yeah, so I did a million Void.
Oh, nice.
And I think this yielded like 15, like it wasn't a lot that I got back. I think he gave me like 15,000 void, which turned out to be like it was a small amount of wax worth maybe like 6. Let me just double check that.
Yeah, but think of it this way. Like I don't know how long you stuck that for. You staked
7
it, but
days.
yeah, so you're already halfway there. You'll get
Yeah.
your initial investment back in 3 to 4 days, and now you have 15,000 extra void to play with.
Right. So I'm wondering, like, I was one of the people who hit their 10 mil, like they had for a while, that 10 million void requirement for the whitelists. I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
And
Yeah.
I think Sanika, do you have 10 million void also, or did you at any point?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you still?
Whitelist. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I actually doubled up like before when staking came out, and I was happy I did, because now in case they do a whitelist, I have that.
Oh, right. Yeah. You don't have to sweat it. Right. So I was going to just drop it all on to see, but still it's not like I can consider it to be roughly 10 times what I did. And let me ask you this. Do you know if my return is different based on the NFT that I choose, or does it not matter?
So you can actually level up the NFTs themselves. So if you see that little icon on the top left corner, there's a number.
Yeah.
So the more you level up your NFT, the more you can stake to it. And I think I'd have to look again. I think it goes up in rate, but I can't say for sure. I know for sure. I can guarantee though that you can stake more void to that NFT every time it levels.
You're right, because I tried to do 10 million, and now that you say that, I remember that it told me that I couldn't.
Right.
Like I was just going to throw it all on there. So
yes. So they have caps, and there's a lot of smaller ones where, you can only get like 40,000 or 60,000 void on there. But they also are going to have their big release later next week too, later in the week, where they're bringing all their partner collections in. So
nice.
Like Boisterous and Void Elementals.
Oh, really?
And I think there's one more I can't get off the top of my tongue, but yeah. And so they're bringing them all in, and then the cap isn't really going to matter as much.
So I think I have some of those. I wonder if I have them listed for sale and if they're all going to disappear. And that's what happens. The DAP radar ones. What?
That's the collection. That's the fourth one I was thinking of. Yeah,
that's the one you were thinking of.
They're bringing them out. Yeah, the robot.
Yeah, I bought that stupid robot. So did Sandy. I guess
I got it too.
Oh, you got it too.
Yeah, Three Stooges.
Yeah, I don't know why we bought this robot.
I love DAP Radar. Like DAP Radar is one of my favorite sites. So like they're getting into NFTs, especially in the wax space. Sign me up. I'm down to clown with them.
Yeah, I don't think our audience knows how much we paid for this stupid thing, but
it was a lot. It was like Farmers World dollars,
Yeah. So, and I was all hoping, and I think they even said something back then that, like, they alluded to, it's like, oh, you're not gonna want to regret not buying this, and something like that. Like they alluded to it being super valuable at some point, and I guess I'm still waiting for that because I don't know that it's went that much up in price.
Yeah, I doubt it's gone because it doesn't have any utility. Well, until now this week. So there's not much of an audience for it other than like fanboys like me who just really like DAP Radar.
Yeah, they haven't sold in a while. So all right, well, this drop here, are you in or out on this one?
This one, so I really want to get into Void Supernaturals. Like I wouldn't whale in or anything like that, but I want to have some stuff in my wallet from Void Supernaturals. The problem is I am broke AF right now. So if I have wax in my wallet at the time, I will do my best to buy a pack. But me personally, I don't see it happening unless something magical happens. But yeah, it's not for lack of interest though. Like I want some exposure of Void Supernaturals in my wallet.
Okay. Yeah. I have significant Void Elementals exposure. I think you do also, right?
Yeah.
That might have been one that I actually elected to start selling out of, but maybe not, because I'm looking at it here and I have 125 NFTs still. So that doesn't sound right.
Remember that artist kind of got caught up in the whole.
Oh, right. Yeah. Is that the same artist for this?
No, for Void Supernaturals, no. This is a completely different collection. This is why the guild, which is a guild of artists. I think there were 14 different artists doing cards for this drop, and they all have all different flares and touches, so you can kind of distinguish the different art styles.
Yeah, the artist in question, I guess, was, and I don't know. It's funny because Sandy and I both watched a video today about an Ethereum project who went and hired somebody off of Fiverr, and the way that the video was put together, like they definitely were, like they made it sound like they were out to scam people, but I don't know that in the Void Elementals thing, like if it was that big of a deal. Like I don't know. I've done web and dev work, right? And I've also done, graphic design work, and I'm not a professional by any means, but like I totally get the idea and the point of like just going and buying stock images, or like it's really no different than hiring an artist. Like I don't know what the big deal was. That's if they had the rights to use the work, and that's the most important part, because if they didn't have the rights to use it, then yes, absolutely crucify them. But from what I understood, like they had the rights to use that artwork.
Yeah.
So what's the big deal? Like, so what? He didn't draw it himself. Like, who cares?
No, I completely agree with you. And that artist, they caught a lot of flack and fire. And I remember watching that interview. It was such like kind of an innocent question and answer, and it just kind of got blown out of proportion. And that guy just took so much crap for it.
Right. I think like maybe he was like flexing, like he did the whole project himself, and maybe if I remember it correctly, maybe that was part of it. Like I don't know. I know that if I buy something off of like stock.adobe, like I'm not crediting that artist because I paid for it. So the final product is be like, look, I made this, kind of a thing. I don't know. I guess it's different. It's in the art world and with artists and stuff, and it's likely frowned upon. But I don't think we can expect any of that with this Void Supernaturals pack.
No, not
should
at all.
all be on the up and up.
And there's one more thing I wanted to mention. I think if you scroll down a little on the info for the drop, there's this very interesting thing to me called a charged redeemer. I haven't been able to dig in too deep with it. It's a Ethereum thing where it's from charged.fi.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, so
somebody showed me this earlier.
Yeah, that was probably me, and I just found it like not long before we're streaming this, so I can't dig into it, but it's sounds very interesting in regards to just kind of how we view NFTs and kind of what we can do with them. Like I was thinking like, oh, okay, so this is like backed tokens for NFTs, but it's much more than that.
Yeah, you know who I need to ping about this, because I know Stirs is into this. In fact, he just said those letters, however you say that name, AAVE, to me earlier today.
Ave, yeah.
Yeah, so let me.
I used to own some Ave, but then back when I was just kind of randomly taking a shotgun approach to crypto. I probably wish I still had it because I'm sure it's doing very well.
Yeah, that's all that ETH DeFi blue chip stuff that he was telling me about. And yeah, this is interesting. If this is integrated with Wax or somehow, I'm interested now.
We'll definitely have to, do a deep dive on that for sure. That's high on my list now. Yeah,
no doubt. All right, so I'm going to be in for this also. Okay, I I think I'm in on this. I'm not sure. I need a cow shed. Maybe I'll try for it. I don't know. Definitely, this has piqued my interest, especially with all of this now.
Well, that's
And
a
probably
very
more
small
so.
part of it. Just a heads up to Charge Finance. I think there's like
Yeah.
3 hidden in all the packs, maybe 1 in each pack size.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not like linked up or anything with it. It's just a very unique, very lucky one of one, or I guess
So
one
that
of
means
3.
we have to whale in. We can't go light.
You
We
gotta,
have to
you
go
gotta get it,
thousands of
bro.
dollars in. All
Let's
right, you
go.
hear that,
Let's spend the
Sanika?
budget.
All right.
Bill.
The next day, which will now, well, we're still on Tuesday.
Still on Tuesday, yeah.
Still on Tuesday. Oh boy.
There it is. Princess Bride drop number 2. So how many hundreds of packs of drop number 1 did you get, TD?
I didn't even try. You know what? That might be a lie. I might have went to look at it because they were like super limited, but they were super expensive, right?
Yes, yeah, $100 a pack.
Yeah, I believe it or not, I think I clicked to enter the queue, but then like that was as far as I went with it. Like I
Right.
totally lost my concentration on it and went somewhere else. But if I would have gotten in line for it, there's a small chance that I would have bought it, but it's very, very small. And tell me about these packs so I can tell you once again how small my interest is in it.
Well, it's $100 a pack, and there
Again?
yeah, it's basically a clone or a copy of the first one. I think they're just different templates for the cards.
Jesus.
Yeah, and there's 10 in a pack, so it's the same thing. It's just they split the collection into 2 drops basically. And yeah, the oddities are the same. Or sorry, yeah, the odds are the same. And yeah, it's just if you want to flesh out your Princess Bride collection from drop number 1, or maybe get in and I don't know, try to flip. I don't know how successful it's been in the aftermarket. I
Have we
feel
looked?
I have not looked. I to be perfectly honest, I had no interest looking, which is crazy because I love that movie so much. Like it's an amazing movie, but I have absolutely no interest in collecting those NFTs.
Let's just take a peek here.
I mean, in theory, they should be $10, right? For the base card should be under $10.
Yeah, and they definitely are not. What is this? A rare sold for $35, but looks like the majority.
Billy Crystal right there.
Yeah. Are selling for a slight loss.
I'm sure the Inigo Montoya is going to be the one everyone wants, and Andre the Giant. Those 2 guys.
So this must have been. No,
Oh, that's the pack itself. That's $10. Yes, that's like barely getting your after fees. You're not making anything.
Right, except you're buying wax, really, right?
Oh,
and
true.
So that's always something to make note of. I wonder if we scroll all the way down to when was this drop? This was last week, right?
Yeah, last week. I think it was literally a week. So I think it was on the Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to scroll through everything. I could probably do this a smarter way, though. Yeah, I'm just curious as to what the packs were going for right off the bat.
The quick flip. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, actually. So this was a FOMO buy, right? So 157, that's pretty good because the buyer spent $100 cash and then they're getting $150 in wax roughly. And
Right.
anything over 10 or 20% is doing well, in my opinion.
Well, especially when you take into consideration, like a lot of exchanges, you're paying fees just
Oof.
to switch it. So you're not going to get $100. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, dude.
You got it
Yeah.
all twisted, eh? The wax to USD. Probably looking for
Ye-
126 US.
Yeah. Ouch. So I guess it's not terrible, but all of these packs, I wonder if there how many were burned. Not even half. Well, I guess a little more than half.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
you know, a
interesting.
little bit of a risk maybe watching the market, but I don't know. It's like you said, if you want to fiat in for some wax, maybe it's a good idea because these should be new templates. So if anything, you would think maybe it's identical to the first drop because the numbers are exactly the same.
Yeah, yeah. I used to love to be able to suggest to people when they would, because like when you're first coming into NFTs and especially wax NFTs, like one of the first questions is, where do I buy wax?
All right.
And like this was such an excellent on ramp or answer to that question. Like, oh, just hit up the so and so drop, the Street Fighter or whatever,
Yeah.
and instead of paying fees to an exchange, you'll actually make more on your money. And like it's good, I guess, to see that that's still feasible, but I feel like the risk factor has gone way up because
Yeah. I wouldn't do it personally. So that means I would not recommend it to anyone else.
right,
Uh,
yeah.
but you know me, like I'm cold-hearted hodler collector, like I barely sell anything these days. I still can't believe that one card sold.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I know things are falling off my desk.
Falling apart
It,
over
it
there.
was my LED. I saw it knock over, and then I'm like, it's not going to fall all the way, but it just took a dive. So, all right. Tuesday at what time is our
That
Princess
it
Bride?
is at 1700 UTC, which is 1
Cool.
p.m. Eastern time.
All right. And
I think I get a free pack. I have all the common set.
I think you need them from both packs, but you double check that for sure because I know they're doing collection rewards. I think you need to get the common set from both packs.
That sucks.
Double check though, make sure because I could be wrong. They might give you one for each, kind of like Ultra Horrors, an A and a B set kind of thing.
That's what I figured it was. Because I thought the rewards were coming before the pack drop.
Oh, then okay, yeah, maybe I could be wrong.
awesome.
Because
All right.
for the sketch cards.
On to Thursday. What do I have for Thursday? When staking.
Yes, Wednesday. So they're having their power generator event. So nothing will come up when you reload that page. Don't worry about it. The drop isn't ready yet. But if you check, yeah, there we go. So they're having a big event for all that stuff we talked about earlier, where they're bringing in the partner collections.
Yeah.
And they're starting everything up. Kind of, this is like their big official red carpet debut. And so to accompany that, they're doing their drop for power generators. And so the power generators, they're coming in 3 rarities, and there's I always screw up because I think it's bronze, silver, and gold, but it's silver, gold, and I think diamond is the top one. They do that just to mess with me. But yeah, so and it's 70% for the common, 20% for the middle, and 10% for the rare for the top one. And they're getting a boost, 120% APR boost for the first week if you stake them right away.
Mhm.
And yeah, so if you want to enter when staking, it's a good way to get in it. They're selling for $20, and you can stake $25 worth of void at least to them. If you hit on the higher ones, you can stake much more.
So what is this? We rewarding the top 8 power generator buyers with cash prizes.
Well, I mean, if you want to whale in and buy, I don't know, 100 power generators, I think they have different levels of prizes.
Oh, I see.
So I assume they'll give it to you in void or wax, right? That would be my guess. So if you
Yeah.
whale into that drop and buy, 1,000,000 power generators, you'll get 5K back.
So this is going to be a drop, if I'm understanding this correctly, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So that's
And
the
they're
drop.
$20.
Yep.
Okay.
So I will probably buy
I
one.
see.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all about staking capacity for void. So remember we were talking about how your void kind of went up as it leveled up. So this is just the exact same thing. These are, I guess these are just kind of raw NFTs that basically will only have one use, whereas the other things are kind of, you know, from collections. Like you could actually be into
Yep.
Boisterous or Void Elementals and just kind of collect those, and the staking could be a bonus. This is kind of more just pure utilitarian.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. $20 a pack. How many packs? Unlimited, but only a 10-minute sale.
Yes, yeah, 10 minutes. So it's a mint sprint. So and it's not even like a mint sprint to get a low mint. It's a mint sprint just to get you know, one or as many as you can. So this is actually, you know, this is a tough one. Like if you're not there for that 10 minutes, you're screwed. You know, call a friend to get it for you or something.
Yeah, we need to make sure that we have our reminders going on this one, right?
Yep.
That's no doubt.
Yeah, might have to ping all the servers.
Yeah, and what time is it? So it'll be 12 noon Eastern.
Yep. Yeah.
On Thursday, right? Let me set my alarm on my phone.
And yeah, so and then also the partner staking collections will go live shortly after that. So this is just, you know, just another thing to kind of add to it. And yeah, so they're going to be DAP Radar, Void Elementals, Void Supernaturals, and what is it, Boisterous Kitcher.
Yeah, that's cool because I will finally have some utility for. I think I have some Boisterous too, to be honest with you. Yeah, I have 13 of those in my wallet. They're all listed for sale, so they must be too high or.
I got a little bit because I was, you know, excited for exposure for this. My problem is I don't have the Void to stake to the NFTs. Like I kind of, you know, I ran out of Void. I'm not just made of Void at this point. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna have too many NFTs compared to how much Void I have. So I'm gonna have to find a way to balance it out a little bit better. I don't know, maybe sell some to buy Void, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Because
what's the Void price look like right now?
It's definitely spiked over the last, I want to say, month or so, but I haven't been monitoring it too much. I just kind of started staking my NFTs and kind of just going from there. And I did some full 365-day stakes just to kind of, you know, play around with the numbers. And I think I got like 80% of my stake like right away. But now I have to wait a whole dang year to get my.
Yeah, so I couldn't do that. A year is entirely too long.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just kind of throwing the NFT away because I'm never going to remember to unstake it after, I don't know.
That's true. Actually, I should put a calendar reminder for that.
Right.
One.
Yeah.
Next Christmas.
All right. Excellent. What else do we need to know about this drop?
Not too much. I mean, it's just raw staking ingredients, basically. That kind of sums it up. So if you don't own any Boisterous or any Void Elementals, but you want to get into Void, staking Void and Onessus and stuff, this is definitely your best shot.
Oh yeah, look, there's the robot.
Does that robot have a name? Is what DR1?
Dr. One. Yeah, Dr. One, I guess.
Dr. One. Yeah, there you go. I like it. Prescribing the pain.
All right. Well, cool, man. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm going to try to get in on that 10-minute sale also because I think it'd be cool to maybe grab one of these, lower rarity ones, one of these diamonds, a 10% chance. So
I'm very interested to see how many get minted in 10 minutes.
Yeah, right.
See how scarce it becomes and how, feverish the audience is for these.
All right. On to Friday. Exit Limbo. Where have they been?
Yeah, they've been kind of just lying low, right? They've designed a video game and they're kind of incorporating the NFTs. They're not actually part of the gameplay. It's more kind of part of the story aspect of it. The game itself, it's kind of like a side scroller. I don't know if there's some videos on the website, but I've seen a couple of that Rhino dude just kicking some ass. But this next one is called the Metalhead series, and it's mainly focused on music with a little bit of the artwork kind of sprinkled in. And there's, as you can see, you're scrolling through it, there's lots of blending involved. So you get a lot of shards and you'll blend them and fuse them together to kind of get the full version of the NFT.
Pre-minted limited 450 blends.
And oh yeah, one cool thing with those
ones.
Yeah, those figures, the 2 1-of-1s you can redeem for physical figures.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you are lucky enough to get one of those bad boys, those figures look pretty cool. Like I'm not, I'm not one to kind of, go hunting for action figures, but those, especially that red one, looks pretty badass.
Yeah.
And if you are an Exit Limbo OG, like you bought some of the packs when they had their first drop, you get there's a special pre-sale for you, and you get it at a lower price.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just need to have opened some of the packs. So I guess one of the packs, and then in that pack you would have got a non-transferable token, and that's it. That's your ticket.
Yeah, the strangest thing, I just noticed that my wax went up, and one of my elemental NFTs just got sold. How funny.
We're pumping it. We're pumping it.
Yeah, I went to go look to see if I had any Exit Limbo. What was when you say OG, is that so I think there's just the Exit Limbo wax collection, right?
Yeah, it was the wax drop they had. Scroll up to the drop details. I forget the name of the packs. One of them was like, oh no, just down a little bit. You just passed it. There's like a little footnote there, like a Lamborghini collection or something. And there's another one. There were 2 packs, and it's if you opened either of those, you would have got the non-transferable token, and that's basically means you're in the club.
Oh, they Tortellini or Lambrusco.
Lambrusco, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't have either of those. I've got, it looks like, a couple CGC ones.
Oh yeah, I know that one. I missed the Exit Limbo drop. I remember, and I think that was when I was Aether rich, when Aether was really pumping. So I bought some low mint stuff. Whenever I miss pack drops, I usually kind of take whatever budget I would, and I just buy like the best kind of 2 or 3 cards I can, like mint number 1s for $69.99 or $49.99 or whatever. And that's kind of my hedge just in case. So I have some pretty nice Exit Limbo cards. I haven't looked at them in ages, though, if I'm being honest. I don't know what the value is, or if it's tanked or done well or whatever. Yeah. But Exit Limbo is still a collection I have a lot of respect for, and they do a lot of good things. I was mining for them in their mining event they had months ago.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's terrible by any means, and the ones that I own have a decent value to them.
Nice. That's good to hear. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. So are you in or out on this drop?
It depends on my budget, but this one's a little bit cheaper, thankfully. And the further into the week we get, the more likely my budget increases.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna try again. There's 5,000 of the large packs, 10,000 of the small packs. And yeah, it's pretty easy drop to get into. I definitely see myself getting some exposure from these packs here. Maybe blend a couple cards, listen to some of the metalhead music. Yeah, inspired from Iron Maiden from last week.
Ha. All right, and then I guess last and maybe not least. So this is familiar to me. I've seen this before. Did we talk about this before? I think we did.
Yeah, I know I mentioned it because it would have been for that whitelist NFT. I'm a sucker for a whitelist NFT, even if I don't get to use it. But yeah, so Dr. Hems, it's a new project. New kid on the block. It seems to have a lot going for it. It seems very, very professional, very well done. These are kind of the things I look for in a new project. It's not just, cheesy art and stuff like that. This, the website's very well done. They're clearly developing a storyline and things like that. And so now they're doing their first series of drops. So the roadmap has different stages. The first stage they're doing now is kind of the production stage. And then that's going to lead into the war battle PvP type stage. So you would get the way the production stage works is you're getting seeds and you're planting those seeds and developing seeds, and you have your land on, I think there's 3 different planets, and you're developing your land on one of those planets, and you're just kind of, you're building your little empire seed by seed, and you're producing, grains. And then I guess you can turn those grains into the tokens and stuff like that. They're going to have 2 different tokens. One's called a HEMS token, and one is a WODH token. And I forget which one is harder to get. I think the WODH one is going to be harder to get. They got a lot of stuff, like there's a lot of stuff to dig into in the white paper and the roadmap and stuff like that. They got a very long roadmap of things they're trying to accomplish. And, they're just getting out of the promo stage. This is literally stage number 1.
Yeah. Where is this token at? I'm not seeing it.
You had it very quickly. It looked like the coin, but it was on like the white paper or the document you had up before.
Yeah. So that's over here.
Yes, there you go.
Where do I find that in
it's not out yet. It's not on Alcor or anything like that. Yeah, it's still, in the works.
This is their token. What did you need for the whitelist?
You need that NFT right there, that picture of that doctor.
This guy here?
Yeah, and I think there was only 500 of those. I bought it kind of just randomly because I'll take a shot on a random whitelist, promo NFT. And yeah, so now they're doing the main sale, and it's the same thing as Exit Limbo. They're doing a little pre-sale, and you get it a little bit cheaper. They're doing 3 different packs, small, medium, and large, $15 up to $60. But it's actually not too plentiful. There's only, I think, 3,000 of the small packs in total, and 1,200 of the big packs in total. So it's not.
Is this one here for $150?
Yeah, that's the whitelist NFT.
Gotcha.
But you don't need it. You can do the mint sprint. They're doing the public and the whitelist style drops.
All right. And where was the drop info at? Did I pass that?
I got the link, but yeah, it's, I think, go up a little bit more on that page. Memory serves. Okay, yeah, you're gonna bring it up. And yeah, so then they got the 3 packs there.
Okay, so public is 15, whitelist is 12. So yeah, a little discount on all of these.
Yeah,
interesting.
And yeah, so there's some interesting mechanics. They're the production in war kind of thing. It's classic gaming stuff we're kind of all used to. And the whitelist. Oh, nice. There you go. Someone won a whitelist NFT. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it looks like a good game. I think they have a good team behind them and stuff like that. I haven't quite dug into the full white paper like I would used to, but I got like 8 different white papers to read.
Yeah, that's a nice little profit there, Ralph B. $150 USD is the money. I was just trying to do some quick math on the differential between the whitelist and the public. But yeah, if you're on that whitelist, I think that's almost a guaranteed flip. I mean, I hate to say that, it's such an impossible thing to predict, but I really like those chances that you could flip that. I mean, right?
Yeah, at the very least, I don't think you're going to lose. Like you might break even, or and worst comes to worst, you buy. In my opinion, you buy the pack. Let's say you're looking to flip, and oh no, you have to open those packs. Oh no.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'd suggest if you have the whitelist NFT to go for it. Are you going to be in on this one, Larry?
Money permitting, yes. Same thing. If I got the money,
and this is Wax also, right?
Yeah. The last one was on. I think it was on Atomic Hub itself for the whitelist itself, and they did all the promos on Atomic Hub, if my memory serves, versus Nifty. But it seems like so long ago now.
Yeah. All right. What else do we have? Do we have anything on the weekend? What's going on there?
Nothing. Saturday and Sunday, nothing too major. In my opinion.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe something will pop up. So I know that this show, we're going to move this one earlier in the evening, likely closer to maybe even the afternoon. I liked the suggestion that you made about Monday Night Football. I know that it doesn't always like NFT and kind of nerd and sports don't mix very often. But I think in this case, you and I both enjoy football, so
Yep.
we can do our best to kind of integrate it. And I think I would like to do like some sort of guess the winning team and the closest score or something, and we can maybe start giving away one of our giveaway tickets every Monday. What do you think, Sandy? We do a guess that's closest to the score, pick the winning team and the closest to the score. We'll make up the parameters around it. And yeah, there's NFT. Yeah, there's definitely quite a few sports related NFT projects, without a doubt. In fact, speaking of which, they just announced that the NFL and Top Shot are getting together. So
yeah, Dapper Labs getting that NFL going. It's gonna be huge.
Yeah, I pinged out and everyone on that one. If you haven't gotten on that whitelist, I would highly recommend doing that. I don't know if I can find it.
Yeah, Series 1 NFL. It's going to be massive. Like, even if you're not a football fan, you got to respect it and the marketplace they have and stuff like that. And there's a lot of collectors. There's a lot of history there, which means there's going to be a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't know if I wonder if it's on flow.org. Isn't that the website? No. On flow.org. Okay. Yeah, this was close.
You're on the right track.
Yeah, I'll have to find the link for it.
I found it.
Sweet. Go ahead and paste that into the chat for anybody who might have missed it. And on Mondays we'll do a Monday Night Football. Guess the score, guess the winning team, and winner will get a giveaway ticket. And what do we have for them tonight before we let them go? Sanyika, anything from you?
Have a good night.
Larry, anything from you?
Good guess, ma'am, Jim. For me, I see this upcoming week as a week of recovery, because I spent a lot of money and wax and even just time and energy on a lot of projects that I've been excited about for a long time. So even if I don't, go crazy, or you guys don't go crazy, don't feel bad. Don't fall into that FOMO. You're doing well. We're all doing well. The wax space is doing well. And I hope I can help you guys plan out your week a little better. I say it every week, but that's my main goal.
Yeah, I've been fortunate to have the Ether price go back up a little bit. We saw a little spike there, and so that's allowed me to recover some wax from the Farmers World and Battle Miners blowout that we had. Mm-hmm. Yeah, now knowing what I can be earning on Farmers World, I feel like I'm gonna have to set my alarm for every hour and just never sleep.
Taco time, man. I do it taco time in Farmers World. Just sync it up.
You're the taco app. You hit it every hour.
Yeah, I try to, and especially now that Farmers World is up, all my tacos I put right back into that LP. I think I maybe spent 10 tacos to buy a lottery ticket.
Oh, really?
But everything else I pump right back into the LP just for those bonuses that I get.
Yeah, that's pretty fantastic. Yeah, I should be doing the same. I throw all my tacos out to the community, though.
Yeah, you give it all away. You're much more generous with your tacos than I am.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to pass you off to maybe somebody. Should we do a Critter Craft real quick? Sandy, what do you think? I don't know if the giveaway tickets are quite ready to give away, but we can always run a Critter Craft, right?
Yeah, we can give something else away.
Yeah,
always time for Critter Craft.
Yeah, I wanna send the ticket out, but I just don't want somebody to win it and have to wait too long, and Yeah. All right. You guys know what to do.
I would hate to see that first ticket used anyways. It's so very symbolic.
Yeah.
To win it on the first Critter Craft.
So I was thinking of like our Twitch viewership, and it's pretty consistent. It definitely has been better depending on what we have airing. Like I think right now Binamin by far is like that's where our huge audience comes in when they have Sani on there with Binamin. But I was trying to think of ways where maybe we can bump it up at least for however long we need to for it.
Your Twitch partner.
Yeah, like we're like maybe 20 off of our average. Like we're at 53 and we needs to be like 75. And I don't know. Maybe we could figure something out on how to get that number up.
More Bynamon.
Yeah, right. Just get more of that.
A Bynamon tournament with like the top scholars the top scholars from the top scholarship programs. I think it'll be pretty fun to watch everybody race against each other, and then I don't remember what the winner gets, but it's Bynamon, so they get a lot. They're very generous.
When I'm looking to kind of veg out or just kind of chill, I put on the Bynamon Runner game actually.
It's pretty fun, right? Like
it's easy. It's I can kind of shut my mind off and just kind of red, blue, yellow, red, yellow.
It's gonna be a lot better when they're shortening it to 20-minute runs with 3 times.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so that's because that hour,
that hour
it's a long time.
Yeah.
Can you still blend? Can you still blend these card pieces? You can,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. I've just been all the ones that I mine. I've just been tossing them in there.
I think I got one actually just before the stream from the NFT mining.
I just went and switched mine because I was mining mostly for NFTs, and I just went and switched it to mine. Like
so we got a pile of these also. We got lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Every time I turn around, there's just more stuff back in the giveaway wallet. It's incredible.
The streamy punks are nice.
Yeah, the streamy punks are dope.
Yeah, let's do a streamy punk. Sounds good.
Sounds good to me, bro.
Hey, you want me to put up the game?
Say again?
Oh, you got it. Never mind.
Yeah. All right, last call for Criticraft, playing for a streamy punk. Is that what it was called? Did I say it right?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, last call, and we're off. Oh shit! I didn't get ready. My grub explode. I need to cheat. There we go. Take it away. I'm not going to get anybody.
No,
you bounced right into me. Yeah. Yeah, this will go by quick.
Hey, Sani, when you do the runner game, how many points do you usually get? Like, what's your high score?
I think my highest score was like just over 20K, but that was
nice.
Like class 8 monster, so it was actually a really bad score.
Still, that's more than I've ever got.
Have you ran your best, Sani?
That was the best. Our scholars, they did better on it today than I've done on it.
Didn't you show me some best one that was like had some ridiculous algorithmic cost? Like not too long ago, I think a couple days ago, you showed me.
Yeah, it's not the best runner though.
Oh, gotcha.
Ooh.
Our best runner is.
Damn.
Oh.
Scurvy dog. So close, so close.
6 attack, 7 defense monster. that's supposed to average 48,000 points.
Holy
I
shnikes.
got 20,000 on it, and then our scholar today got 31,000. So they did a good job.
That's crazy. Most I've got was 14.
What?
Most I've ever got was 14. That's crazy amounts.
The trick is to not keep going for the quest. Like you kind of want to stop progressing and just kill all the monsters you can see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to like that nighttime level. That's the farthest I get each time.
Yeah,
And
once you
I
get
don't
there,
stay
once you
long.
get punched, you lose like 10 minutes, 5 minutes at a time, and it's just not worth the reward for how much risk there is in like a single.
Right. That's good to know. Yeah, because I was debating, do you kind of go selectively and just try to kill the list, or do you just take everyone out as you can go?
That's what I thought you like were supposed to do, because I had thought like if you'd filled the list up on a certain monster, then it would like lower the rewards, but it doesn't. It still pays
Yeah.
this, which surprised me. But I'm not complaining. That makes it easier.
Yeah. I find I can never get what is the one? The troll, the one with the hammer. He never comes when I need him. I have to wait like 10 minutes to get one.
Saying that one and the bear.
Yeah, the bear too. That's right.
The bear. Those ones drive me nuts.
We didn't say what Navandi was going to win, so we'll just give him the same thing. We did a dance off while you guys were talking. Boom. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody.
Also, if
High
anybody has
five.
interest in Million on Mars and they decide to go for the founders token, it would be awesome if you could use use our referral, which is just NFTGamerTV, all lowercase, no spaces.
Yeah, because that'll go back into our wallet, and you know that will find its way back to the community one way or another. So it's just a win-win-win all the way around.
Yeah, whether through the wax, through other NFTs you give away.
Yeah. Oh, show. Which, speaking of, we should probably at some point come up with some plan for this give Sanika wax here that we have sitting. Like maybe if one of us can remember, like we'll just hit a drop with it. If it's something that's not like super high critical. Say again?
I hit a few like high PP drops with it.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll try to do the same thing.
I mean, if you wanted to go all in on something, there's Farmer's World tomorrow.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Why not?
Yeah, Durzen. Yeah, we do interviews, and I kind of do reviews. I mean, throughout this show, or what do you? I guess what's your question? Like, just a very specific project review, where we're deep diving into a project. Because I think that answer is kind of yes, and then I guess maybe not to your expectation. It depends on what your definition of a review is. But yeah, we definitely review projects and give our feedback and opinions on them. Sure, yeah.
Yeah, my goal is I want everyone here to kind of get into a project early, like a good quality project, so you don't have to pay those secondary fees.
Yeah, like Manga Mang said, this whole stream is kind of like a review. It's Larry telling us about the projects and giving us not financial advice on whether or not we should buy
it. Save the best for last.
Yeah. But we've been, Sandy and I have been putting together, I guess, for some time now. Oh, so I just wanted a general opinion on a project I'm starting to follow. So it sounds you guys are like exactly what I need. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you want to reach out to one of us, if you're not in our Discord, it's discord.gg/NFTGamerTV, and you can find Sanika, Larry Fine 47, or myself, T Davis, in there. You can reach out to any one of us. And if it's by chance a project we're already in, we could probably tell you quite a bit about it, at least through by proxy from all of the amazing community members that we have.
Totally.
And if not, we'll get our amazing researchers, starting with Larry, is the best in the world, period. Like, I know he probably doesn't believe that himself, but trust me when I tell you, he's the best NFT researcher in the entire world.
Stop.
So yeah, we could have him deep dive it and take a look and absolutely offer him an opinion. So
yeah, our community, we have so many members there's just so much knowledge there. I'm sure whatever project you bring up, we've all heard of it on some level, and I'm sure we can assist you with it.
yeah, man. So awesome. All right, guys. If there's nothing else, shout out to our winners, Novandi and Karani. And we will see you back here next week with a whole new week of projects. And in the meantime, I'm going to bounce you over somewhere to go hang out. So get ready for that raid. Thanks so much, guys.